Alright, so today we're going to analyze this sample report and hopefully it tells us how do we choose the subtopics and main ideas of information report. So first of all, um, we have a look at the title of this report. As we've been talking about before, a report title is an important part of any research or information report because it can leave a lasting first impression. Report titles should attract your readers so they want to read more, and an effective title clearly describes the purpose of the report in a single statement or phrase. So we wanted to attract our readers, and we also wanted to describe the purpose of our paper. So that is how we choose the topic of our information report. As for us, it's pretty straightforward. It's just an information report about Australia, about its demographic or geography, any characteristic about Australia that you want to research in. And if we say more about the subtopics. So the first one is about China facts, China superlatives. So as you read the subtopics, you may feel interested in this part because you want to know like what is the greatest in China. It gives us a hint about how do we set up our research subtopics. You definitely want something attractive as your first subtopic because it attracts people's interest and they want to read more. So, as for me, when I was reading this report, I look at the subtopics first and then I say, oh, it would be fun to explore what is great about China. And the other thing is like in this paragraph, they also actually highlighted things that he wants to emphasize. This is a very good strategy when you are writing down your content. So you use like bold fonts to help you emphasize the information that you want readers to see more clearly. So straightly, it makes people want to know what are they, what is China great at, and then it moves on to the location of China. For this one, it uses the great thing about this sample is it used the map to indicate the position. So for the readers who doesn't want to read such a long paragraph telling us about the location of China, they can strictly watch or see the pictures in the report and they get in the information as well. So using graphs and images, it's a good strategy in your in constructing your reports because sometimes it's more straightforward and if people can understand your content, it will be easier for them to just understand the picture, right? As for the third subtopics, it talks about the Chinese language, and they also use a little cartoon here as well to give people a visual image. So, including pictures and graphs will be a great idea to use in your reports. So today we are going to watch the documentaries about Australia, and I want you to write down the most interesting thing that you found. At least something that makes you feel like, oh wow, that's so cool, that's great. And then I want you to think about your subtopics and how would you arrange them. So which one will you wanted to talk first, and then which one will you put last? Alright, so please prepare your notebook and the pen, and I want you to take notes as we watch the documentary.